So, this is gonna be a short one, just a quick one. What I wanted to speak about in this quick one is about the fact that if you're in your 20s, or even if you are on your late teens, let's say you're 18, if you're 18 to 30, 18 to 28, let's say, as I am, I'm 21 myself, you need to work very hard. I mean, this message is not for all, it doesn't suit anyone. But if you are a man like me and you're young and you're ambitious and you want to achieve great things, big things, or even if you don't want to achieve such great things, but you want to have a good life, an amazing life, which you are proud of, and a successful one, you need to work very hard. And the lesson of this insight came to me because just like 3 hours ago, let's say, it's very late in the morning, and I'm gonna get to that later, but a few hours ago I went for a walk. Just to clear my mind a little bit, and then the plan was to go to bed. But I started walking, and two guys approached me. Two guys from the same town as me. They are from here, and they started speaking with me. I started speaking with them. They were very social, very great guys that I met. I never spoken to them in my life. And I started socializing, speaking with them. I had a great time. Then I parted my own ways with them. I continued to walk. Then a French guy. I'm Argentinian. Sometimes I said I'm from a South American country. I'm from Argentina, which is very close to Brazil, if you don't know Argentina. And a French guy approached me, asked me if I had fire because he wanted to smoke a cigarette he had, and we started talking, and I talked with him like for 40 minutes, and he shared a lot with me, that he traveled along the world, that he really liked it here in Argentina, that people here are awesome, like very open and very with a great energy, which is I consider to be true here in Argentina. And I spoke a lot with him. We had many things in common. A great guy. If one day you watch this, Roman, like his name was in French, but it was very hard to spell. I don't know French, but Roman, let's call it Roman. If you're watching this, Roman, you're a great guy. It was a pleasure to meet you. I felt great because I went for a walk, and it was like 1.5 hours, and I thought to myself, like, it is Friday night today, so there was a lot of movement, but I saw the people, and that put me like in a good mood, Like, I went for a walk, I had a great time, I socialized with people, and when I was coming back home, I thought to myself, it is little bit late, but I don't want to sleep, I'm lacking in a lot of areas. I'm not training a lot. I am working, but I would like to work a lot more on this, specifically on YouTube. And yeah, like, this video is on the same day I recorded the last video, the one in which I spoke about like not quitting, not letting your thoughts of weakness, of being tired, to let go of work, and your goals. And I came back home and I said, I don't want to sleep. Like, I wouldn't say that my life is so great that I don't want to go to sleep, never. I wouldn't say that. I would say that I have so many goals and so many things that I want to do every day that I don't want to sleep. Like, and of course I need to sleep. I need to sleep good, at least 8 hours. And I'm a perfectionist in that way. I try to take a lot of care of myself and my habits. But I don't know, it comes the time to go to bed, and I want to, I don't know, record a new video like this one, or take notes on something, plan the next day, plan a workout. And the lesson here, what I want you to preach on the video, is that if you're in your 20s, I think every successful person went through the phase that I'm going through, and through the phase that I'm talking about, that you need to go through if you want to to get very far in life, that you don't sleep so much, you start saying no to a lot of things, and that doesn't mean that you are gonna be unhappy and unhealthy and having. I'm very fulfilled right now. Like, I'm very fulfilled because I'm taking action on this dream of becoming a YouTuber. Like, I never thought about becoming a YouTuber. Like, I wanted more to be like an entrepreneur. But the first step is building this personal brand, trying to inspire people and reach more people and spread this positive message of you could have a great life. You could have the physique you want, the money you want, the house, the car, and whether or not that those are all superficial things, they come from deeper things, which is having character, having discipline, being a good man, being open to people. Like I went out and I socialized a lot, and being a great guy, trying to be the best guy you can be, the best man, like being good at speaking to people, having people skills. That is very crucial to business. I would say the most important thing to business is social relationships. Businesses are built by people, no, not by one person, one individual. Amazon, Jeff Bezos may be the visionary there, but he needs all the employees. And how do you think he got the employees and the investors and everything? Through people skills, through talking to people, through showing them why Amazon, when it started, it could become into the company that it is now. So just the thought that was that at this age, at this moment in life, for people who may be watching that are similar to me, like, we need to work incredibly hard. And of course, sleeping is very important and resting is very important. I'm not saying that you should never get a break, but I think we should get less breaks and be less patient with ourselves, because we only live once. Your 20s decide everything, whether you want to accept that or not, whether you like it or not. Your 20s decide everything. The man that you become in your 20s, the businesses that you build, the relationships that you manage to create, and the people you get to know with, the people you get to know, they set you up for the rest of your life. Of course that on your 30s and 40s you are going to continue to build and continue to become a great man if you put in the work. Of course, I'm not saying that is not the case, but what I'm saying is that your 20s is like the base of all of that. And we all know that a good building needs solid foundations. So your 20s are exactly that. Your 20s are the time where you figure out what you like doing, what you don't like doing, the things that you're good at. And yeah, I think it's the time where you have the most energy. And I don't want to go around the same point over and over again, but truly, like, get it through your mind. Our 20s is the best place, the best time to build. So yeah, as I'm saying, I'm really struggling to get to bed. I want to go all in on this, and that's the message here. Whatever goals and aspirations you may have on your early 20s, work fucking hard for them. Work very hard, and people are gonna respect you a lot for that also. Like, in my personal case, I'm realizing that as the years went by, I started saying no to more and more things. At first, I got very, very, very disciplined when it comes to diet. Like, years ago, like, every day I eat the same meals. Every day. Yeah, of course, I have cheat meals. Sometimes I have an ice cream, I don't know, with friends. Or sometimes we order takeout, whatever. But for the most part, every day I eat the same meals. Steak, eggs, cheese, all of that cooked in raw butter, some honey, and that's about all. Maybe some strawberries, some other maybe fruits, but I don't eat a lot of fruits, to be honest. water, and that's it, and coffee. Alcohol, I'm cutting it out completely. I struggled a lot of time to cut out alcohol because I always thought like it isn't so much of a problem if you go out once in a while and you drink, but it really fucks you up in a lot of ways, which I'm not gonna go into too much detail on that right now, maybe on another video, on another occasion. But I'm also quitting alcohol, like not that I'm never drinking again in my life, but at least for the following weeks and months, I want to get really into being very consistent on my diet, not consuming alcohol. And yeah, that may sound like, for some people may sound like, man, like that's not life, you're not gonna live life. But if you think that, you got it completely backwards. Like, you have all the time of your life on your 30s, 40s, late 20s to go to parties, drink wine with a beautiful woman, I don't know, whatever, get into hobbies. But this time is time to build, and I've been ignoring this for the longest time. Not that I've been living this life for a long time, like this life of discipline, I mean. And I would also like to, of course, get better sleep, but as I told you, that's quite a dilemma, but I will try to. But what I mean is I'm 21 myself right now. From 17, 18 to now, basically to 21, I partied a lot. Like, when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. A lot of alcohol, a lot of late nights, very little work. Never said this in another video, but I dropped out of college not once, twice. Like, I've been living life to the limit and living this fun life that most people live from 18 to 30 or at least 25. And I know that, like, you have time for that whenever you want. Like what do you think? Do you think that when you are 25, 27, you can't do that? Like, go out and see how many people in their 30s and 40s are going out. And of course, at that stage of your life, I wouldn't like to be every night going out. Like, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying that if you lock in right now, as I want to lock in, let's say you lock in for 24 months, I will be 23 at the end of that period. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna go out for 24 months, one night to a club, for example. But if I cut that out almost completely, like I cut that out a lot, imagine where I could be in 24 months. I would be a completely different person. At 23, I could be making at least 5 or 10k a month. I could be a completely different man, and what? I would be 23. I would be a fucking kid. You kidding me? Like, I would be a fucking kid, and you think at 23 I couldn't, like, say, okay, I locked in, I completed a lot of my aspirations in life, I'm gonna go out today and I can buy 10 bottles at the club, and that doesn't make me flinch. Of course, that's not the end goal to go to the club and buy bottles, but you get what I mean. Like, you can have fun whenever you want, and you can rest and get breaks along the way if you want. But yeah, it wasn't such a quick one, this video. I like long videos. I like people who can sit here and listen to me for a while, not people who can watch more than a 5-minute video. But yeah, of course, I would like for you guys to have some shorter videos so you can extract value right away and get on with your day. Yeah, those are my thoughts today. I just wanted to share them with you, because I think that this time of our lives, if you are in a similar position, let's say, to me, is a time in which we can accomplish a lot of things if we set our minds to it. So yeah, hope you are making a killing, whatever industry or area of your life you are pursuing. And as always, thank you a lot for watching, and I hope I'll see you on the next one.